What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you another drift build on Forza 5. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a different drift build because in this episode I'm bringing you Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s Fox Body Drift Missile. Now, the performance is obviously going to be my personal tune, my personal setup, but the design is based on his car. Now, this design comes from the storefront, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick walk around real quick, but the creator of this design did an absolutely amazing job. All you have to do to find it is just get a Fox Body Mustang on Forza 5, and when you go to search for a design, just put drift as the first keyword, and this should come up as one of the very first keywords. So all I've done is basically put the new wheels on it, and I've lowered it, but I haven't done any of the performance modifications yet because I wanted to show those to you guys. So what we're going to go ahead and do first is I'm thinking about just doing a swap straight off the bat, just to see what we have as options first. Let's see, we got another 5.7, 7-liter, obviously, and then we've got the racing motor. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm highly considering building up the stock engine. I don't know why I want to, but, like, I don't know, something in me feels like I should build up the stock engine, but, at the same time, I feel like I want to put the 5.9 racing engine in it, though. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put in the 5.9-liter racing engine, and then I'm going to take the restrictors off and turn this thing into a monster. And as far as, like, the tires and everything, I've done the wheels already, but I haven't looked at the tires. And we're going to need at least streets for this. I'm not going to go any higher than that because I don't want to risk any getting more grip than we might need. But I feel like with all the power that this thing is going to have, it's going to need at least a little bit of rubber on the rear. Let's go ahead and get all the drivetrain stuff sorted out with a race clutch. Get everything in there as usual. I remember back when I was saying like all the parts over and over again, and a lot of you guys were just like, "Stop! We know what the parts are called. Stop!" So I've stopped kind of saying exactly which part everything is, because by now I feel like you guys seem to know, and well, you guys told me that you knew, and it's also kind of on the screen. So. But yeah, for the platform and handling, I think race brakes, we might as well. The only other handling modification that I've done is obviously the springs and dampers. I don't think we need to really touch anything else, because I usually don't for my drift cars. And we're going to go ahead and remove the restrictors. That bumps us up to 994 horsepower, basically 1,000 horsepower, and 783 pounds-feet of torque. So that should be more than enough to get this thing crazy sideways. Now, I'm assuming that this thing is going to be pretty tail happy right off the bat. So all I'm going to do is do a couple of quick modifications to the tune, and then if we need to do any live tuning, we will. But right off the bat, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Just give it a baseline setup from what I think is probably going to work for this car. Bump that up just a little bit. Bring that way down. And go ahead and bump these both all the way up. Go ahead and apply that. And I'm going to test drive it at Bernie's ALPS because, again, Bernie's ALPS is not only a familiar track for me, but a really nice track to gauge a drift car. At least in my opinion, I really like to gauge my drift cars here because I know this track so well and I've raced it so many times and drifted it so many times that I feel really comfortable here, and to the point where I don't really have to think about the track that much. I can just think about what the car is doing. So let's go ahead and see how it sounds first off. That's a complete brake stand. Complete brake stand. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. It's spinning all over the place. Oh my god, every single gear. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just restart that one, because we weren't even, like, into the race at all. Those rear tires will be warmed up soon enough. Oh my god, they spin immediately. Oh, jeez. I feel like I almost need more tire on the rear, in the rear, because I don't know, it just wants to spin every bit of its power away. I mean, you want some of that, obviously, but I don't know, when it's spinning fourth all the time, I don't know, like, you want a little bit of grip, but, I mean, you don't want too much grip, but you don't want a little bit, and this car is not giving it to me. I mean, decent scoring, but when it comes to control, this is a little bit on the crazier side, actually. Oh god, the game DVR is going to be going crazy this whole race, isn't it? Because the Xbox One just recently got an update, and so I guess the game DVR has gotten turned back on. So now it's going to basically record every corner. I turned it off a long time ago because I didn't feel like I needed it because I have my Elgato, my Elgato on. Anyway, come on, don't hit the wall. Oh my god, that was super close. But yeah, no, I have my Elgato on all the time anyway, so yeah, that game DVR is going to be going crazy the whole time. Sounds awesome in the tunnels, though. Down to third. Kick it out just a little bit. In second, on the e-brake a little bit. Please don't go too wide. Please don't go too wide. Thank you. Starting to get used to it now. This thing is definitely more balance-focused. I mean, it's not a balanced car, but you as a driver have to be willing to, get used to that, and then that's when the balance comes in, I think. Oh, damn it. Just keep it. We'll forget about that corner. Remember, this is the warm-up lap. We'll forget about that corner. What the heck? I'm hitting everything all of a sudden. It didn't tell me that some of my suspension, like, it didn't tell me that, like, I had suspension out or anything like that, so I think I'm okay as far as that goes. Just try and keep it to the inside. Trying to keep a little bit of control of this car. Whoop. Oh, keep some control. Damn it. Okay, okay. Gonna try for a better run on the second lap. Now that I at least know a little bit about what the car's gonna do. On and off the throttle. You have to modulate the throttle a lot. You can't just go full throttle everywhere like with some of my other drift cars that you can. This, you cannot go full throttle everywhere because it will bite you. It tried to right there. It really tried. I don't know, that engine though, that engine feels angry. It feels like a really angry engine. I know the whole car feels kind of angry, to be honest with you guys. It's not really a car that's gonna help you out. It's a car that I feel like more is gonna... It's like, it is the way it is, and if you're not ready for it, you better either hold on or give up, because it's kind of... It's more like one of those cars. It's not a car, like, for example, the GT86. It's not like the GT86. The GT86... will help you. And even the 1,000 horsepower GT500 Mustang, that car is actually pretty forgiving. It will help you drift. This car will not help you drift in the least. It's like, if you get it wrong, it doesn't care. You're on your own. It gives just, it's... I'm trying to think of words for it here, but it's really hard to actually think of words when I'm actually trying to keep it under control. Oh, stay away from the wall. Come on, bring it back. Little touch of brakes. Little touch of brakes. But yeah, no, this thing, absolutely all over the place. Okay, okay, we're gone. Again, we're gone. Yeah, this thing, it doesn't give a shit whatsoever. It's like, you're gonna put me in a wall, that's your problem, not mine. I mean, and again, it goes back to some of my other drift cars that help you. It's like, oh, we're heading towards a wall, I should help you out. Like, you know, like, I should be really easy to drive and help you out. Some cars are like that just because of the chassis and the setup. This car, it's like, we're going toward a wall, that's your own fault, it's your problem, you're gonna deal with it. Dang it! And there it goes again. Oh my god. Oh, it cashed in quick enough for me to save it. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to take one more lap and see if we can get a clean lap out of this thing, but wow. I mean, my god, do you have to focus or what? Oh yes, there we go. Yeah, no problem. There we go. Oh gosh. Holy crap. That scared me. That entry scared me. I'll be honest with you guys. That entry was scary. Had to squeeze the e-brake just a little bit heading into that corner. I almost said like turn and corner at the same time, and I was like, it just didn't work. It didn't work. Sometimes sentences will work in your mind, and then you go to say them, and it's just like, you're just out of it. Now all we gotta do is, nope, car doesn't want to. Damn it. Let's see if I can get this, like, if I can drive it at all without getting any wheel spin. That's like less than a quarter throttle. Like, just try half throttle. Half throttle, we get wheel spin. Just watch that again. Watch that again. There we go. Okay, and it's immediate. It's immediate. The wheel spin comes on, and it's just like, it's there to stay. You can't get rid of it. And by no means would you want to get rid of it. It's just so much of it. No! When you throw it into a corner, it just gets... It's almost like it gets too much angle right off the bat for you to manage it. It's very hard to manage. Most cars, you kind of just like, you get them started with the e-brake. This, sometimes, you kind of have to hold the e-brake for a little bit longer, which it can be a good or bad thing depending on your style of drifting. I mean, it's also how flexible you are with your style, like, kind of getting used to other drift cars at the time, like, just in the moment. Which, I'll be honest, I kind of have a set style, and it's kind of hard for me to transition from car to car sometimes. But, I don't know, this particular car has been harder for me to get used to than a lot of other cars. But I'll admit, it does have the power to save itself in any kind of situation where the drift would be over in a lot of other cars. This has more than enough power to save it. Or save itself, I should say. But yeah, as far as like final opinions and a verdict on this thing, it's a bit mental. You kind of have to be a little bit crazy to go for it in the first place, but if you do, there's definitely no lack of excitement here with this car, with this build, no lack of excitement. And if you guys want to try it out, feel free to copy my setup and modify it to your taste. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like, tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.